Hello, Pisces. Welcome. I'm doing your reading for 2020, but we're going to take a look at the energies that you have from now to the end of December and on into 2020. And these are some tough cards. You got the Eight of Swords, you got the Hermit card, and you got the Five of Cups card, which shows that there's some stuckness that you've been dealing with mentally and emotionally. You're now doing some soul searching, and you go into 2020 with regrets. I don't know what that's about, but we're definitely going to look at that, Pisces, and see exactly what's going on with that, because you got some good clarifiers. So let's see exactly. Well, that came in reverse, so let's keep that there. So you have some good cards here, but you have some regrets because you feel a little bit out of balance. Okay. Okay. I think it's coming to me now. Um, I got it. I got it. Okay. So it looks like you have the actual Ten of Cups, which is what everybody wants. But within that Ten of Cups, you feel mentally trapped about something, right? And it has sent you into soul searching mode with the Hermit, and it has pulled out the alchemist in you, the magician. You're trying to actually figure out what it is that you may need to be doing. You're actually trying to manipulate the situation, so to speak. Um, you're not doing it in a sneaky way, but you're basically trying to make sure that you're able to allow this situation to come to a balance, if that makes sense. Your regret is that it has made you feel out of balance, like you feel as though you haven't been reciprocated properly with this Temperance card. It's thrown you off your game, so to speak. Even though it's something you asked for, you got the Ten of Cups. It's something beautiful. You are in a relationship that you wanted, that you manifested. But there was an element that you left out. And sometimes we do this in manifesting, where we manifest things, but we forget an element that's revealed to us. We call that contrast, which means that it's in contrast to what we thought it was going to be. And it's not that anything is happening that's wrong. It's just something within you that has brought this out. Sometimes when we manifest things, we're not in the most positive place. And so this is something that you need to look at yourself within about, which you actually have been doing with the Hermit card. Someone actually tried to get away with something, and it caused some confusion. It caused you to have to just kind of walk away from a situation. And you didn't want to walk away from it because it's actually the Five of Swords in reverse, where there was some confusion going on. And instead of you confronting it, you actually walked away. You let it happen. You turned a blind eye to it. You were very passive aggressive with it, and that's what you regret. Okay? It was around an issue of give and take, like I said before, because we have the Six of Pentacles. It looks as though you were giving more in the relationship than this person was. This person probably made promises before you all got married or got in a serious commitment and said, if you do this, I'll do that, and I'll do this, and I'll do that. And they didn't hold up their end of the bargain. It made you feel very regretful that you even got involved. But overall, the relationship itself looks good. It looks like the lesson here is not for the other person, Pisces. It looks like the lesson here is for you to stand up for your own self. If you don't stand up for yourself, then you're not going to get what you think you deserve, because you were quiet and you let the confusion happen without actually addressing it. This is in 2020. This is what you're regretting. So I'm going ahead of you here and giving you some advice and telling you need to speak up. Okay? I have the power and strength and the offense card. Okay, so instead of being defensive, get on the offense. That's letting you know that if you go on the offense and learn how to speak up for yourself now, when this time comes, you will definitely be able to do it. This is a time for growth, maturity. It takes time. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to be at a crossroads. In about 6 to 8 weeks, you're going to have to make a very important decision. It's going to cause you to have to communicate with somebody here. And there is someone involved in this that is lovesick. This is a female card. If you're the female, you're lovesick over somebody. If you're the male, there's a female who's definitely lovesick over you. Okay? There are going to be a few obstacles around some money. Okay? However, those obstacles will clear up. There's going to be some reconciling that needs to take place, and it may have to do with some issues around this lovesick person. Okay, I don't know why I'm losing my cards, but some negotiation and a marriage card. I mean, sometimes when my cards won't stay in my hand, it's just like a message that's just dying to come out. Okay, so there's there's a marriage here that is going to take place or needs to be considered if someone is already married. This may have to do a lot with the decision that is going to need to be made about the person that's lovesick over the other person. Okay, so it looks like you got married. And when you got married to someone, it didn't turn out the way you thought it should turn out. But your issue here is to learn about boundaries. You're going to have to make decisions, Pisces. You're going to have to set boundaries. And this is your opportunity to actually do it. Okay? Let's see what your advice is. You got the Strength card. A couple of people got the Strength card. That's a great card, especially when you need to learn boundaries and learn how to stand up for yourself. Mastering others is a strength, but mastering yourself, Pisces, is a true power. This card comes to you to remind you of your inner strength and the courage. Although you may be feeling weary and hopeless at this time, do not lose faith and heart. You are a lot stronger than you realize, Pisces. Moving through this chapter of your life, you will understand the lesson of having to release your inner resistance and fears. The first step in uncovering and embracing your true strength is to accept your current state, whether it is vulnerability, powerlessness, emotional fragility, or weakness. The second step is surrendering to the universal life force of love. Allow the third step, empowerment, to flow into your life naturally. Strength and empowerment will come. Use this chapter to find your deepest source of strength, to renew your faith, and to be all that you truly are, a spiritual warrior living in conscious freedom. Your prayer is great strength. Guide me through this period. Give me the insight, courage, and strength I need to cultivate the source of strength already within me. Amen and amen. Reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Bye, Pisces.